Welcome everybody to Ancient City. This is gonna be our Paragon's League Qualifier number 2 out of 3. $500 are on the line, and in the green color we have got Rhaaah playing as the humans.
And in the red southeast we've got the Guardian of Noor representing the Dark Elves, being led by Saylok the Great. His official Conqueror title now. We'll see if it sticks.
Speaking of sticks, we've got the Wolfguard Commander.
Ooh, nice one. It's the halberd lady herself. Well,
Yeah, good to see a bit of a mix-up in the matchups now. Got a hunting cab in focus. Saylok is kind of lacking the wood right now. And it looks like Rhaaah can kind of sense it. He's gonna go after the lumberjacks as opposed to the hunters.
And the general scout buffs on the official patch is really helping them out a bit in the rest department. It's not gonna help that scout against the spider though.
Yeah, at full HP maybe, but we're not there yet.
Can you imagine a massive spider being almost as fast as a horse? I think a lot of people would have quite an amount of nightmares.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to live in that kind of world.
Two words you would never hear together. Galloping spiders. Terrifying image.
Well, Guardian of Noor is already level 3. And he's doing his teleportation thingy. By the way, some colorful birds on this map. Never noticed them before.
Yeah. Got some auras flying around. Like, not to mess on or like complain, but they kind of just look like recolored crows.
Oh, well they probably are.
Yeah. No, it's a fantasy setting, anything goes. I mean, you've got walking fashion models there, currently attacking the Guardian of Noor. Please, give us food! And then they just get slapped in the face by the manager. Some real life commentary is in there.
I'm just stuck on the fashion model thing. That was genius, Matt. Good job.
Oh, why? Thank you. I mean, it's not these days. It's not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
So it's more like a '90s reference, early 2000s. It's bad enough though.
It's bad enough. Like there's still.
Yeah, especially with the rise of like social media. That kind of
talent shows as well. It's yikes.
When I grew up, I thought like all of that would be behind us because we had like so many talks about this kind of stuff, and like back then it was still magazines, of course. And I thought, yeah, okay, that may all make sense. So I think a lot of people won't have to trouble with them anymore. Well, and then the last couple of years happened, and the cycle repeats itself.
Different reasons, same result. Anyway, Saylok is working on those hunters, and he's gonna call it a day already, actually. Where did he go?
He went actually to defend his scouting post. Oh, he's gonna defend the Medusas.
Yeah, that makes sense. You kind of don't want Rhaaah to steal that.
Nope. Yoink. Yeah, so the teleport got nerfed there on the good old Wolfguard lady. A little bit less range. But it seems instant again. Which I think is a vanilla thing. I think that got reverted, right?
Yes.
Well, someone else can teleport too. Right on top of her.
Yeah, it doesn't look like those infantrymen are doing too hot. They gotta get out of here. They got one more slap. They're gonna be dangerously close to dying. There it is. Better stay away. Saylok is trying to make the Medusas go back to the royal flag so that they clear it. Meanwhile, he can deliver some more blows and maybe make some units to try to take down the Medusa. Rhaaah going in with the hero to distract the Medusas. And oh my god, I think he will actually get that royal flag up. Crazy.
Damn.
Saylok's
Well, that's
strat
always
didn't
pretty
work.
Nice.
It's got all the outside bases, so that's something. Now he's gonna have to share the XP.
Well, sharing is caring. Wait, does he have a level 2 armor? Am I seeing that right?
You are. He bought it in Rhaaah's base.
Very nice. Ever noticed that the chest piece has a face on it?
What? I'm gonna bring it up. I don't care.
And
oh
it
my
looks
god,
like
it does! He's sticking his tongue out! What the hell?
You are welcome. Also, those are some massive eyebrows. If you connect them all the way to the shoulders.
Yes, now we had a bit of a lag spike on the stream, so people might have missed that. I'll bring it up again just in case. There you go.
Beautiful piece of art.
There's the face. Does the tier 3 one have this? Or just
I
the tier
think
2?
it's a recolor, right?
It should
I
be.
think it does.
How have I never noticed this? This is why we have you here, Matt Hat, for the attention to detail. Nothing like that on the Wolfguard Commander, of course.
No, well, she gets a nice wedding dress. I appreciate that one.
I mean, the armor does have what seems to be a lion on the side. A face of something. Might be a goat.
It might be a wolf.
Might be a wolf.
Name.
It doesn't look like a wolf to me. That's the problem.
Wait, let me double check.
I can't zoom in enough to really see.
Ooh, that's a hard read. It almost looks like a Medusa head.
Yeah, I know. Could be anything. I guess it's trying to be a wolf, but...
Probably. It is the wolf god armor from the campaign, I think.
Well, what we know is that the texture got mushed a bit, for sure.
Yeah. Well, if you actually use the follow camera, it's a bit better to see, actually, but
Let's
still
try.
not clear.
Yeah, it's not clear enough for me.
No.
I think it got mushed.
I've got that boomer eyesight, so... So, while we were discussing the fashion, who got the most of those camps? Looks like a pretty even spread here.
Yeah.
Saylok got actually the better of it. A little bit. And there's still a camp down there for Saylok, so if he could pick that up quickly, he'd be well on his way to level 4, 5.
Yeah, that would put him close.
And it's always easy to underestimate these small camps, how much XP they give, but sometimes they just really get you there. Alright, Walker's getting a bit bullied. So now it's all gonna depend how much Dark Elf Thieves you're gonna see. Oh god, we have a naked wolf girl going to the shop. Weapon in hand, so I'm pretty sure she's good at haggling. Yeah, she did get the wedding dress, so nice and white. Beautiful. Might see the helmet again today. Suits it quite well. And yes, Saylok was not able to take that outpost down.
It's not just a recolor in this case, that's for sure. The wedding dress does have a lot more detail. Still
Yeah, the
don't see
benefit
any
of being a
wolves on
human
it.
character.
Yes. Definitely don't see a wolf on it though.
No.
If it's there, it's well hidden. Anyway, barracks count for Rhaaah is up to 4, so he's serious. We'll pump those units out. Saylok has 2 Horse of Pain.
Who is it upgrading? Oh, stuck on 91. Oh, and it goes through. Oh, nice. Goes hunting for some infiltrators there. Oh, I was about to say, like, I think Saylok needs to get out.
Yeah, it's
So
good that he did.
From a map situation, I think Rhaah's in a really good position.
Yes. He has the better sector down there. If he can hold on to it, especially if he reaches tier 2, which he's researching right now. If this can be a fortified outpost, that's super difficult to take down with Dark Elves.
Yeah.
Until
And since he doesn't
much
have
later.
the lower doesn't have the right side sectors. Rhaaah is actually ahead one sector. So that's not necessarily where you want to be as a Dark Elf.
Imagine wishing for the profile picture to be covered by the helmet.
The profile picture looks so unfortunate. It looks like she's got like a weird tattoo on her forehead.
Yeah, she's just dirty, but you know.
She's a dirty girl.
Is what it is.
I wish that Guardian of Nor helmet would be in the game. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Anyway, meanwhile, these poor Arbalests are getting cancelled from their life subscription. They did not keep up payments, it seems.
Would like to see a handful of extra Spectres at this point. Saylok has a pretty good army. But when he's chasing, only one unit at a time will die.
Spectres, like, the Spectre ability is always this weird ones, like, it's hard to get value out of it, but when you have these situations where they could be, you're like thinking, I really would like some. But looks like we are trying at that frontier post again. We're just going for fortified.
Yeah, Saylok setting his Iron Mines now, so he'll be up to 4. Still didn't get that empty sector, which would offer more Iron Mines.
No. Rhaaah also working on the iron. I wonder if we're gonna see some keepers. I don't know. Probably not.
Well, one thing on the eventual balance patch mod here is that the birds got buffed.
That is true. Also, universities, I believe, got cheaper in general.
Yes.
So it's easy. The access is easier.
Then again, there's a lot of infiltrators on the ground already.
Yeah.
So, do you really want to spam into them? Probably not.
Probably not. Especially like the birds also now have negative pierce resistance.
Right. Hey, that's a good weakening by Saylok here. Got the plague field in, which has also been changed. I think it lasts longer now. But it's weaker.
Bring it up. Yeah, the ink, it's longer but weaker. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you will like that soul shield. You can now choose your sacrifice target.
Oh, that's great.
So you're not randomly yeeting your basilisk into the nether realms.
Yeah. Yeah, when I play, I make such a big effort out of it to just separate my Guardian of Nor and one spider from the army. Like, kind of have to.
Yeah.
And it's annoying to have to do that, actually. When you could just click.
It's like the one spell you don't want on an AoE.
Yeah.
And like the ones we used to have, you had to target your own unit that was the only one available, like the bear, etc. But I think we're getting there where all the abilities are slowly starting to be not extremely uncomfortable to play with. Ooh, the
quality of life is good.
Got caught out a bit here. And those iron mines don't seem long out for the world. Oh, Scout managed to survive 13 minutes. Gotta pay respect to him. Oh, there comes a harvester.
Not a whole lot of souls to slurp up just yet.
Well, some of them have congregated. So there are a couple of spots about.
Gotta say, this Guardian of Nor is starting to look hungry for some kills. But at the same time, you don't want to overcommit. It's 8 healing potions. So you definitely could for a while, but saving them for a little bit later is, I think, a good idea. So if Saylok can just build up those Dark Elf numbers, I think he'll be in a fantastic spot. This is the critical moment in the game where humans are starting to become really strong. And their upgrades are actually coming in for all 3 basic units.
Ooh, nice.
That's a strong power spike, so if Saylok can reduce the army count first, that would be great.
The problem at the moment that he has is like Rhaaah can trade negatively for the sector here since he's ahead. So he just, as long as he holds it, he's gonna be fine. And as long as he doesn't get like absolutely deleted while not killing anything,
yes,
I think he's gonna be quite okay with it.
Only good news for Saylok is that he's got the border fortresses on the way.
No.
Oh, he's working on Whirling Blades. That's a big moment for the Dark Elves. Once the Sleepers get their triple target attacks.
He's still lacking 4 souls though.
Hey, wait, Sleepers got reverted? I think that was a patch that nerfed their strike damage, actually. To 90.
It goes down to 90, yeah. But
that didn't make
it's
it.
still a full clease.
That didn't make it. Like the 100 strike damage is still in. Is
Oh,
it just
did the
a
upgrade
cleave?
already go through?
Is it just a cleave that? Oh, the upgrade nerfs it, right? I
no.
remember. Sorry.
The upgrade isn't through yet. It's not. It's stuck at the 89%.
Got it. Either way, Rhaaah has to run. He may have his
the
obelisk.
Guardian!
Oh wow.
Jeez, you just got deleted.
No wonder. There's 36 obelisks, man.
Ooh.
Yep.
Alright, the shields are in. Going full Viking mode here. Yeah, all of a sudden, our little Dark Elf resident player is... Yeah, that's gonna be an anti-timing here. Like losing the hero while your sleepers are getting upgraded. A bit of a rough run. And it does work. We have to strike damage in at 90.
Okay, got it. Yeah, a little sacrifice, but like, you know, when are you ever hitting a single target with the sleeper? It doesn't matter.
Exactly. It's a bit like the Protector upgrade. Theoretically, it's worse against single target, but the benefit is just too big to never not go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice disengage.
Yeah, the Wolfpack
Curious
commander
that she's
is
all alone
gonna
there.
get out. She did buy something. Potions, I assume.
Most likely. Honestly, against... well, he's not level 3 yet. 5, sorry. Against the Guardian of Nor, the new Purge Orbs, I keep telling you, getting rid of all those status effects that Dark Elves so rely upon is really, really nice.
Yeah, especially the
weakening
anti-weakening
effects,
thing
yeah.
would be huge.
And like the Corruption or whatever it's called from the Guardian of Nor, his ultimate, that relies on all of those effects as well to nuke you down.
So if you can see it getting built up, you can just throw down the orb.
Yep.
Although if you get interrupted on that, that's brutal.
True.
Will only take a second.
Man, Rhaah's obelisk count is getting a little bonkers. The infantrymen are all upgraded fully as well.
It's almost looking like an old cheese build. For the win cheese, long-term obelisk enjoyer.
Classic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, both heroes actually go down now, so that will mean level 5 for Saylok is unlocked. And even though he has the sleeper count, they keep getting picked off. So very nice micro there by Rhaaah.
Yeah.
He's doing what he needs to do.
Those sleepers needed to be straight on top of the obelisks.
Oh my god. How many did he just kill? Like 6?
Pretty much. That's
Whoa,
a lot of dead sleepers.
Man.
Like, obelisk versus sleeper is always this little dance of critical mass obelisk versus if the sleeper get into your backline, your obelisks are gone.
Yeah, even the sound effect is so chunky, you can definitely feel that that's exactly what's happening in those cases.
Yeah. The obelisks always remind me of Star Wars blasters. On like a muffled Star Wars blaster with a suppressor. Pew, pew.
Is that the sound effect? Could it be?
I think the Star Wars blaster is actually shit. I just recently heard it again. Yeah, it's like I think it's like a missed flak cannon shot or like a high caliber shot that goes past something, or like a microphone. It's like the whistling sound from a miss.
Right. Hey, we've got a bit of a sleeper harass coming in. Rhaah's miners, however, are fully upgraded, like they're 400 health.
Yeah, it's pretty chunky. Oh yeah, I've noticed that when like Co 3 has like it sounds like a blaster whenever a flak gun shoots. Shoots something specific. I can't remember if it's a other vehicle, if it's like a bounce off, or just general shootage. Hey, we're finally seeing those zombies cleared out.
Yep.
Well, the models.
Remember to pick up the gold. There we go.
There we go.
Other than that, looking good. Rhaaah has made keepers.
That entire human army was chasing that one sleeper going for some harass here. Making you proud.
Yeah, the golden boys are shiny, man.
Ooh,
I miss them, actually.
They are pretty cool. I wonder if we're gonna see the
cool.
upgrade. Because that's the one few ways you can debuff as the humans.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice to see. Oh, wait.
Especially as long as you still have your front line there.
I don't know how to feel about this teleport, Mad Hat.
Yeah, that was weird.
Then again, there's not that many sleepers, so this border fortress can definitely hold for a while with 14,000 health.
Yeah, it is gonna take a while, but he should get it done. And like, that's not really a sector you want to trade. Okay, that is the Forge and the Dark Temple and Heart of Pain, so it's not too bad.
This is a very valuable base, though. Like, Rhaaah, once he takes up all these resources, he's gonna be so rich with wood.
No.
Won't be able to teleport back, so this border fortress definitely is gone.
But yeah, giving up Iron Mine for that? I don't know. Especially on this map.
Well, he can continue, that's the thing.
Maybe that 7% movement speed buff gets him all the way over there in lickety split. Probably not. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of resources for the Dark Elves. Definitely more than the humans are gonna get out of this. Ooh, and the Rat Basil coming in.
Okay, the Basil kind of does help out a lot. And we might have reached critical mass sleepers. We are looking at 15.
Ooh.
That's actually, I didn't see some of them in the back. That's very meaningful. We've also got
Very nice.
Striders coming up.
We also have champions coming up with tier 3, 44 Arvalists, 4 catapults,
Nice.
13 infantrymen are left, and 2 keepers.
Now we just need Titans.
Exactly. Oh boy.
The weakening on the hero is gonna be really good. That's one of the best Earth Shatters I've ever seen. Saylok says mistakes were made.
That was a mistake indeed. Oh, the keeper's actually doing cavalry things by chasing things down.
Yeah, you know,
Amazing.
it's very
Oh,
tough
God.
for Dark Elves, but trying to attack at the bad time can be so punishing, and Rhaaah is gonna do what he can to punish.
Champions are into a low health infiltrator backline. Ooh. With their pokey spears.
Yeah, man, that's all that Rhaaah needs to do at this point. Just pump out these big boys. He's got enough backline. Just trade away those infantry.
Universities up, considering they got cheaper? Not yet. That's
Well, for the
unfortunate.
flag bearers, I think that's probably the next logical move, right?
Yeah. Also, like, Mentalist got buffed, so they have 10 more magic damage. And they're comparatively pretty cheap
Right.
of the tier 3 mages. And with a flag buff again, it could be pretty spicy.
Yeah, especially
also have
once
this
you
really
have
nice
the
debuff.
Wolfguard armors. Sorry, not armors, the auras.
Yeah. That too. And they have like this debuff. I think it's an attack speed and movement, right?
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Have to research all these things, but still.
True.
There are gonna be 2 academies coming up.
Nice.
Cost is now 10 and 15, so it's not something that really breaks the bank.
Oh, we've got Striders, who I believe got more range.
Did they?
Yeah.
They only have 90 range, so must have been extremely low then, if they did get buffed. Anyway, combos really well with sleepers who cause bleeding damages.
Indeed.
And then the Striders
that's-
deal bonus against bleeding.
Actually, Saylok does have decent pop cap, but a lot of his pop cap is on the way. Which is a bit
Oh,
awkward.
he's gonna take down that hero.
Ooh. Very nice.
Striders end up running into the Arbalist though, and a lot of focus fire is hurting them, but with the sleepers collapsing on the backline as well, Rhaaah doesn't have a lot left. He can't teleport out, and it seems that this is something to chase down fairly easily.
Yep, I'm surprised he's not stutter stepping this. There we go.
Yeah, just let the back ones run. And
Yeah,
those in
that
the middle
poke
can
damage
shoot
in.
back.
Ooh, yeah, poor catapults. Probably not gonna make it out of this. Oh, there's a Chad champion trying to hold off the entire advance.
Picking them off is good value as well, but Rhaaah is more where that came from. He's still got 120 population. That's more than what Saylok has. It's just that the arms.
Versus Arbalest. It's one of the most volatile engagements in the game. Just absolute chaos. Slice and dice.
Yeah, well.
You know, like these Turkish ice cream mans? I feel like the sleepers are that universe's rather grim version of that. Just doing it with enemies' limbs and swords. Cut your hand off, cut your nose off, cut your ears off. You thought I cut your arm off? But no, it was your leg.
Then he tries to give it back and it just won't go back on.
Fun fact, super glue was invented to close wounds in World War II.
Ooh.
Maybe they can do some of that.
Just need to melt down these Striders.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Confirmed, dinosaurs work like horses. Just melt them down.
Hey, we've got twisted ones. Melt those down?
Ooh.
Nah, they've already been melted. That's the
they
result.
they definitely look like they've melted down. Some unfortunate soul melted a little bit together with a spider and then somebody let it cool down.
Somehow it's still kicking.
Alive and swiggling.
Hey, there's a mentalist.
Hey, nice.
They're not gonna last
Was.
particularly long. The twisted ones do a little bit more damage.
Well, he's an old man. Give him a rest.
Yeah.
They're silver foxes.
They have the power of the Giga Chad beard.
Most definitely. And I really like the armor. I feel like that's a good representation of like what battle mages would look like.
Yeah, fairly light, but still protected in the vital areas.
Yeah. Just, I just now, when you said it, just protect the vital areas. I just imagine like a magic wizard like classically clad in robes with a massive codpiece. Renaissance style, baby.
I don't actually think Saylok has enough here to really siege this border fortress. Seems like Rhaaah can just teleport.
It's gonna take him a while to poke it. And then that's a lot of scary dudes coming his way.
Very scary. Saylok's gonna teleport out himself. Loses a Strider only, so kind of acceptable. But with Rhaaah being 200 population versus 97? Speaking of Turkish stuff, I think these guys are gonna get shish kebabbed.
Take a look in the northeast. You might see something nice.
Northeast. A Titan?
Titan time!
The Paragon's return?
The Paragon's return indeed. We had to get one of them for this tournament. And it looks like Rhaaah is determined to make it happen. Oh, the champions are so scary. They just lore walk up to you and you just have to run. Oh, wow, that twisted one was very lucky to live as long as it does.
Wow, Guardian Nor is absolutely getting wrecked.
Yoink.
Way too much damage coming through. The Striders are getting stunned and shish kebabbed. Now I want to kebab, damn.
You live in Britain. Never utter those words again.
I agree. I'm at a good kebab. Have to go back to Hungary for this, I think.
God, that was one of the most vile experiences of my life.
I had one Mad Hat, and
British kebab.
the way I would describe it, it was an onibub. It had only onions in it.
Oh God.
Like
You're
you
lucky.
said, vile.
Mine are garlic sauce. Whatever monster made, like they're massive, and you'd think that's a good thing. It is not.
Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 is on. In the north, we've got our Dark Elf gamer playing from random. Actually, this is Rhaaah.
And our real Dark Age gamer, we have Saylok down in the yellow. Who will win?
He will win.
No, the true Dark Elf gamer or the sus imposter Dark Elf?
Oh, who will win? Right. I thought you predicted it.
Maybe I do. I mean, I'm the most biased caster we have.
Self-acclaimed. Spectre Dance?
Ooh.
I mean, it's a ghost party. So who are you gonna call? Oh! Afterworld.
Mr. Reaper!
Tarantula?
Oh god.
Oh
Aw.
man, Rhaaah. I know he's not happy about the starting units of the Dark Elves, but that's just violent.
No spider left unturned.
Well, interesting to see the Reaper from both players on this map, but I guess what it really comes down to is access to the double weakening. You can go after the Adamantium Golem more easily than you could with the
Oh, you know what I would like to see in a mirror?
Guardian. Yeah?
Dark Pack Gang! It actually got nerf buffed, so it's a little bit weaker.
Yes.
So it's a 30% cooldown reduction, but it doesn't take it also only takes like 30% of your health. Something like that.
Seems reasonable, like it's
Yeah.
still almost as good as concentration free. And you only sacrifice 30% of your health, then you get blood armor to compensate, which is actually more than compensation then.
Yep.
So I'm actually very much on board with this. On the live game, I would say hell no. You're gonna get double weakened and wrecked by infiltrator spam. But here, this might actually work, Matt. I agree.
I would. Okay, I wouldn't pay for it because I'm poor, but definitely would like to see it.
I'm prepared as well.
We are making good time.
Wait.
Saylok definitely a bit faster.
Blood armor is buffed? How?
Okay, I'm not good at math. I'm not gonna pretend to. But
It says
level 1 gives 175 per stack, and level 2 gives 250 per stack.
what was it originally?
That is the big question. I do not know.
Level 1 shield is reduced. I think it was 250 per stack. That's what it was. And
Yeah, and I think you got more stacks on level 2. What was the difference between 1 and 2?
I think cooldown was the difference.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
So now the difference is that you need level 2 to get that power level, and the cooldown does not change anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you still want Horde Souls level 2 to get the 5 echoes max.
Yes. Yeah, because with the basic one, it's just the 3 stacks. I see. Well, there's your answer, everyone. We made
Bob's
it.
your uncle.
Bob is your uncle, but is that a rat catcher level 2? Excuse me.
So,
It's a level 3 rat catcher. It's a lot of rats that you can catch.
what a madman. That is... Wow, okay, that's definitely from Hot Topic. That's some mole ninja stuff.
You like that, right? How it looks and stuff.
It's alright. I prefer the OG stuff. I think that one looks really good.
Yeah?
I think the level 3 one is too fantasy. Seems unwieldy. But it's not terrible.
Yeah, those floaty stones, I guess, are very much on the fantasy side of things.
I mean, I'm okay with the floaty stones because magic, but I don't like just the scarab horn design or whatever they're going for there. But that's probably just a matter of taste.
Wouldn't that
I've
be
never
useful in
liked
a melee though? Like poking someone? Guess it's not
Would
that
be
sharp.
good for it's good for shoveling hay. That'll do the trick.
It's probably better than bonking someone with the crystal. The crystal might break.
Probably.
Anyway,
But
the
a
Medusas
quarter
go
staff
down.
is a pretty good weapon in and of itself. If you do not respect the bonk, you will get bonked.
It's literally what happens. Now Saylok's gonna easily be able to upgrade the scouting post before Rhaaah arrives to put down some damage, but that doesn't mean that he gets the woodcutter up in the corner. Maybe Rhaaah gets to steal a little bit of wood here. Seems like it's timed out for that. Ooh, let's see. Don't move away now. Ah, there's the recycle. Saylok's smart about it.
I mean, it would be kind of cool if somewhere in the Reaper's kit there would be like a like an auto attack increase, so just so it would be worth buying the weapon.
Yeah.
For some kind of build. Maybe if you finish the Siphon or so, you could also get like attack speed or cleave or something. Because finishing the Siphon is quite an achievement, honestly.
That's a very good idea for a buff. I'm sure Galactic's listening.
Something along those lines. Kinda neat.
Well, I guess the Empower does buff it up already.
True. But I mean, like, just standard
But it's
power
just
also buffs it.
15%, yeah. Speaking of, there it is. You got a kill with it. You know what would be cool? If you could get it from a kill as well.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe like Dark Pact armor increasing like the attack speed or something by the same degree as the cooldown or something. Because that would also like be on theme as well, because then you wouldn't have to wait for the animation as long, so you could weave your spells better and faster.
Right. No, there's definitely some potential there. Many ways you could integrate attacks into the Reaper.
Well, speaking of attacks, at the moment we're just trading infies here.
Oh, you let it go! Just one tick left too. That's unfortunate.
No. So, let's look at the builds actually. So, we have the Siphon. Are they otherwise different? Oh, we have Lingering Curse as well for Saylok. That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that on this map a lot. You can just double
Corruption,
weaken the...
Lingering Curse into Siphon. Leech is... I guess Leech is pure damage. It doesn't say.
Leech is pure damage, yeah.
Yeah, so that's unfortunately not affected by any of that.
No, but what you can do with it is actually tank that Adamantium Golem.
True, true. That could be interesting. Does the Adamantium have random knockback? Don't think so. I'm not sure.
No, that's the Ice Golem.
Right. And hang on. Rhaaah has gone for Arcane Force instead of, so he's just pure old school. Void Arrow, Corruption, and Reanimate Soul.
Yes. And eventually this will benefit the Kiss of Nor and Blood Shower a lot.
Yes. It's gonna be interesting how that will pan out.
In terms of the grander strategy, we've got tier 2 already done for Rhaaah. And he's really not focused a lot on unit production thus far. Saylok following suit, but he does have a slightly bigger army at 31 population to 22. Every little bit does count. Especially if he takes a fight like that again. You know, he already picked up several infies. So, continuing that process, he can maybe snowball things a little. Now what is Rhaaah gonna do with his newly finished up tier 2? He's pre-making iron mines. Saylok has also pre-built a bank for himself. Which basically means that as soon as he's tier 2, he's gonna be able to slap down those iron mines himself. Spam out a bunch of spiders to buy time.
So mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the reaperest of them all?
Now looks like a good time to go after the golems. That's a good amount of infies. Saylok has 14 infies. That's more than enough, yeah. Just go for it.
Yeah, and you've got like the zombies.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, on level 2, you get baseline 2 zombies, even without any souls. Which is kind of interesting. Oh, nice. He actually went out of his way to pick up that soul. Nice attention to detail there by Saylok. And maybe you're right. Golem time? Oh, golem time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we even have the Spectre alive still. Also helpful with the Golem. Stopping it from going after the... What?
Well,
That feels like an overreaction. Like, you lose a woodcutter, but so what? There's 40 free wood in the bank.
I guess he was concerned about the iron mine.
Yeah, but you can focus up the other... Oh, okay.
Like, I agree with you. I probably would have just greeted out on the golem.
It's okay. It's a tournament. It's high stress. That's why I just stopped complaining about it. Saylok wants to win. He doesn't want to take risks. Fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Also,
It happens.
Rhaah's coming. Might go for the golem himself now. That would be funny if we see the exact same scenario now, like Saylok going after the iron mine and Rhaah teleporting back.
Yeah.
The perfect mirror match.
I like that he's scouting ahead with the Spectre, but now he's gotta realize that Rhaaah is no longer...
Yes, it's actually happening.
Oh my god.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Well,
Who's the scaredest of them all?
it's gonna be a really long, really stable game this way. Because
Yep.
the Reaper without level 5...
Wait, do we have a no equip situation? Ah, no, he hasn't.
That's
Sorry.
it. Yeah, we're good.
I thought he didn't have a staff, but he does.
Hey, Rhaaah gets a little bit of echo. Already
Yep,
has been...
That is one of the defining things about this matchup is who gets the suckiest souls.
Get ready. There's work to be done.
Saylok with
winner takes all.
6 iron mines. Is Rhaaah anywhere near? Doesn't look like it. Rhaah's only on 3 iron mines. That's a lot less. And we all know sleepers are kind of a dominant unit in this. Especially once you get into that Infi backline.
I mean, is 3 enough for a stable beetle supply? But against infiltrator spam, it's not
Not
super hot.
advisable, yeah.
Unless you get like a super critical mass on like a extended concave on the flanking.
Yeah, you know, if you can get beetles
situational.
and sleepers, that's the ultimate AoE combination anyway.
True.
But be that as it may, it requires a lot of investment.
What we really need is a brute daddy.
Yes, Brood Daddy Mirror, please. Watch the big spideys
So
slap
many
each other.
spiders. Well, this is one hell of a dance. It's more like a waltz than a game.
Yeah, they're really respecting each other. And Rhaaah is starting to cut ahead a little. Makes sense, as Saylok is going into the more expensive sleepers, which require a different resource. He has to build up for it.
Here comes the commit. I mean, I think it was Saylok, right, who has the lingering curse?
He does, and he used it. This Adamantium
Nice.
Golem now barely has any pierce resist, and he's at the moment siphoning. So the Reaper is the one that's taking the
lovely.
damage.
Yeah, that is a clean takedown. Nice and quick.
No teleport
Oh,
home.
he's not... Yeah, doesn't wait to grab the sector.
Well, loses an Iron Mine and the Woodcutter. So there is that.
I think the sector would have been worth it.
I think this was 100% worth it. Like, look, he's got himself the Amulet of Omnipotence. All his
I was
focus
about
and
to-
health. Oh, it got buffed. He got buffed.
Ooh.
This used to be
It did?
250 health and 15 and 10 focus only. And now
Oh, the
it's...
omnipotence. Yeah, that one got buffed. The health and focus
Hell
items
yeah.
that generally got buffed.
That's a pretty big deal.
Ooh, 2050 health and 85 focus.
This is a 10k in the bank. Like, you can really shop after this. As for the skills, he's got an almost full skill bar, by the way. Yeah, the corruption level 2 has been picked up. 4 points in deep waters. I actually don't think that was necessary.
Yeah, Saylok's Reaper now has almost 600 health more.
That was massive, Matt had.
Ooh, beautiful.
Kiss of Nor and Blood Shower both doing work.
Oh, he's trying to siphon through it, but it's not quite strong enough.
No, not against that many Infies.
But it made him survive. Amulet of Omnipotence coming in clutch there with a 2000 health bar.
Rhaaah is absolutely getting demolished here. He's down to 86 population against 130. He's getting chased by infiltrators who have their upgrade
Oh,
done.
the sleepers. No mercy, sleepers.
So many of them.
When the sleepers turn into a nightmare. Get it? Because they're asleep. Run, little
And they're kind of like
orange
knights.
elves. The knights of the... Oh, I gotcha. Nice one. They are the sleepers of the night. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. To make up something in my mind. Ooh, beautiful blood shower.
Yeah, like after that one battle that Saylok's adding in the extra specters, know that he can make use of them easily enough. Whoa, a Kiss of North finishing off several of Rhaah's units. He's not gonna be happy about this. 157 pop to 70.
Yep, Spy of Souls getting taken down. Who has the Souls battle? Looks like Saylok has been also doing well in that. Hard to tell though, of course, after Spandage. Ooh, but Basil might be in trouble.
Indeed, there's very little here to help defend, but the border fortress still stands strong. That's a lot of the buildings get taken down. Saylok has 15 sleepers and 24 infies. Rhaaah on just 6 sleepers and 14 infies. Gets a lot of echo out of this at least.
Yeah. Whee! Oh god, where are they going? All the way over yonder. Nice and safe position for that.
Border
Ooh,
fortress
but
is
Saylok's
getting
coming back
bled.
in.
Another Kiss of North coming through. Rhaah's Reaper remains on level 4 though, which is really a huge issue. Especially as he's getting chased down. He's teleporting back into the back line. That's brave.
That was an interesting move, but he doesn't have the sleepers to actually capitalize on it.
He doesn't have anything to capitalize, I'm afraid. Looks like his border fortress is gonna get taken down.
Yep, also level 7 versus level 4 Reaper. Ooh, and the balls of steel coming in. I think this is Curtain's call for Rhaaah here.
Finally has level 5, but like he's so far behind in every department right now. Has 10 idle workers, and that's gonna get a lot worse because he's about to lose them.
Basils are pretty hard to justify when you're behind. They do good damage against the blobbed up sleep infiltrators, but only if they're weakened and everything.
Yeah, not an easy job to get that done either.
Ooh, that was a really nice blood shower on those fucked up sleepers, but...
Yeah, I'm afraid that's... Even despite that, Saylok's population count is climbing still.
Yeah.
He can work through this.
There's just a steady stream of yellow across the map. Oh, and also, like, in the mirror, the aggressor does get the leech off.
Yes.
Which I still think is probably too weak with one. I have to have that explained to me if that's per attack or whatever. Because 1 per attack seems just way too little.
Yeah, it's like missing a 0 or something.
Yeah.
Well, no, that would be crazy, but
Yeah.
like 5 or 2 even?
Because how many attacks would you have to get off to get 1 more strike out of... to survive 1 more strike?
Yeah, it's
But,
like, you know,
ooh.
these infiltrators deal 60 damage, so I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just nowhere near.
But maybe we are missing something. But that was... Saylok is... no, sorry. Rhaaah is actually doing pretty well at stealing all of those souls. Can he get... Oh, if he could mass ball or steal it? He does have a decent amount of souls.
He's
Does he have
trying.
a-
He's had the 2 balls of steel, but they're not gonna be enough in number. And losing the building too. Brutal.
Yeah, I don't think he has Dark Temple up anywhere at the moment. That's unlucky. Yeah, that's a lot of Goth knife ears that really wanted his number. Ooh, Saylok does have to be a bit careful with his Reaper, but... Ooh, big kiss of Nor. I think that's it. GG is called.
This battle could take up easily 3 screens with the Basilisk shooting from the maximum range, by the way.
GG. Nice and clean game by Saylok. Also, interesting build with the Siphon. Good to see him trying stuff out of from the mod. Always appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely that slowing on the hero is highly effective. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with game 3. Saylok is still gonna be Dark Elves, of course he is. But this time, he's pink.
And in the yellow, we have Rhaaah with the random dwarfs and a high Hierophant build. Lovely.
Sticking to the Reaper is Saylok. Makes a lot of sense on this map. I actually favor that call. The flag fight aspect is very important, I think, with the undeads generally favoring you.
They did get nerfed a bit in this balance patch, like, but only a little bit of strike damage. So it's 26 instead of 29.
Was that
Still attack pretty fast.
was that EPB or was that live? I actually don't remember.
No, that was EPB.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Rhaaah not going for the Godstone flag, so decides to clean up home first.
Well, gonna be an easy mid grab. The mid grab is very important because you want to connect your outside bases ideally with your home base, then you can easily rally through your buildings. Then the Godstone rallies to your hero, and you got very conveniently made reinforcements.
Also very hard holding the middle if you don't have the Godstones.
Yes.
Sometimes happens, but it's kind of a rare thing.
And it frees up a teleport that you don't have to otherwise use if you need to quickly get back.
No! Moly boy
Holy moly.
goes downy. I always like how the dwarf on top just kind of looks like, okay, he's had enough and he's just gonna take a nap, pretend like he's dead. It's like, oh no! Start snoring.
He's stable. He's got his funny pilot glasses too, in case they go fast. Imagine all those bugs that just try to, you know, whatever.
That's what the beard is for, is a bug catcher. Imagine cleaning that thing out at the end of the day.
Nope. There's a no speeding zone.
Did you ever have lice as a child?
No.
Well, I got them in kindergarten. You get like a funky little comb for them.
Oh no.
And then you have to get them out.
Every time I went to like a foresty area, I was like insisted on by the family to check everywhere. I still haven't found them. Still looking. They never told me to stop, you know.
Have you found them? They're everywhere. I've never had a tick, luckily, though.
That's good.
Those can be nasty buggers.
Yeah, their leech damage is irresistible as well.
Reachy leech damage.
Wait, how is Saylok
They get like
still
500
level 3?
hit points.
Oh my god.
Swelling to like 7 times the size.
That's an interesting RTS unit. Have to grow.
No. Just get fat. Get more hit points. That would be interesting. Like, you know how you very rarely get like a strength increase means you build more muscles, and just a hit point increase just means you get more fat. So like if you have a high strength, high hit point build, you look like these power lifters. These absolute units of barrels of men. All right, skeletons versus skeletons. Or what I said, zombies versus zombies. It's hard to tell in SpellForce. There's kind of no difference between a skeleton and a zombie. One just has a little bit more muscles.
Yeah, they all kind of have some left.
No.
They're very much skelly in progress.
I like how the bones are outside the muscles. It's kind of weird. it's like they're more like insect based. Like if the anatomy of an insect would apply to human, we just had exoskeletons. That's how I perceive these guys. Alright, but something I love to see is Rhaaah cleaning up the top side there. So stealing the creeps from Saylok.
Yeah, it's a very
While
strong
Saylok gets
move.
his rev cam.
Now he can go home and do it on his own side as well. Like, that's a lot of potions that you get to pick up this way.
It's a pretty bold move, Cotton. See if it pays out for him.
Might go shopping? Makes sense. Got the crossbow. No. Must be potions then. Yeah.
No, looks like they all respect the 10
Wait.
10 damage crossbow nerf.
He's got the thing. He's got the crossbow. He's got the garments as well. So all
Very
tier
nice.
freed up.
Beautiful. Now we just need the helmet. I want to see the Guardian of the Reaper helmet. It's been so long.
It has been. It's a really cool one too.
Yeah.
Right, Rhaaah kind of knows that he needs to take on the Skellies first. Or the Revenants. The bandits at home are the easy pickings, but if you neglect it, you give Saylok a lot of experience and map control. So can't really do that. Anyway, Saylok's working on the Storm Wyvern and he's done the Empower, which made his weakening even stronger.
Yeah, very nice.
And with the leeching, he can kind of take it.
Oh, did you catch how long the power lasts?
Uh,
Does it say on the tooltip?
it seems like 10 seconds to me. Might be wrong.
That's not terrible.
It's gonna die now, sadly. So, can't count the seconds, but it should be around 10.
Yeah. Would make sense.
Might be like 7 though.
Ooh, level 5 for the Hierophant.
They're both level 5. Great.
Oh yeah. For a second I thought Saylok didn't manage it. Of course he has.
Well, scatter shot ammunition too this time from Rhaaah. I do like that myself. With barrage, of course. And for Saylok, we've got the usual level 5 business, but he actually has 2 more points. He's... what? He held 2 points earlier. So where is that gonna go? I'm not sure he noticed.
Ooh, that's awkward.
Yeah, like
But he
20%
got
more
no
damage. That's
blood
pretty
shower.
huge. Yeah, he didn't forget to pick up the level 5 stuff. It's some older thing that he held.
No. Ooh, the Reaper's in trouble. It looks like he's... Ooh, the barrage almost got him.
It did a lot of damage still to the infiltrators, and I'm surprised that Rhaaah is actually splitting away like this. Still gonna get a handful of kills though. Not too bad. And good choice from Saylok to just teleport out with the Godstone. That's all good.
Very nice. Ooh, the good old-fashioned rallying through the middle.
It is an awkward map, so you gotta really manage your rally points, and there's no rally point queuing. You can only place them in one place. But you can queue from the Godstones, so that kind of helps a bit. Alright, what's next for Rhaaah? Might go after the Wyvern himself.
No. Saylok going tier 2, both of them in fact, and pretty much the same timing. Very nice.
It's very nicely synced, actually.
Damn.
Levels
Man, like,
and bases.
Dwarven economy in
tier.
terms of pop cap is so rough. Like, look at the difference in max pop cap on the
Yep.
same map control.
It's pretty punishing, I have to say.
Yeah, you really have to upgrade your sectors. Scouting posts do not give them much.
Yeah, just a 5, then you get 10 from the frontier post.
Okay, Saylok now cleaning up Rhaah's side. Which is nice. Ooh, teleport back. See, what do we get? So we see more stone holes.
Man, even with the frontier post done, it's only 10 more.
No.
So you gotta do it again for the fortified, then it's again 10. At that point, you're in a decent spot though, once you have all fortified outposts.
Saylok does have some idle barracks though. And
Oh,
only
that's
2
not
of them.
good.
The jalapenos.
Very nice cancellation on the Storm Wyvern.
Unfortunately, it doesn't set it on cooldown for him.
Nope. It would be nice if it did a partial cooldown for it. I think it actually does, but it's like very short.
Yeah, I think it's a 4 second or so. Ooh, what do we get? Level we got, and a revitalizing ring, which is always nice. Ooh, check him out. We've got a fashion diva.
Oh my.
We've got Saylok with the fancy helmet.
Now that's
a good
cool.
look. You know, as I said, I'm usually not into the fantasy stuff, but that helmet kind of slaps with that armor. I approve. I mean, you wouldn't want to get through any narrow doors, but it works.
You just go through the door and it just really
jams.
hurts your neck.
Especially the low hanging ones. No, that's ambitious, taking a fortified outpost on with tier 1 Dark Elf stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
do have the
can.
blood shower, of course.
You can force a repair and benefit a little bit from that. Like Rhaaah is kind of broke in terms of stone income right now. That does destroy a building. This is not too bad.
No. Alright, Earth Shapey boys are coming in slowly. Very nice. Let's see if we have the upgrades on the way. No upgrade building at all.
Yeah, it's just a triple stone hall. He's making more riders, Mad Hat. It's happening. The Mole Rider
Yeah,
upgrade
boy.
is done. Stompity stomp. Can Rhaaah hide it for long enough to actually do damage with it? Like, you know, you send those around to some weaker outposts that are not like border fortresses. They can actually destroy it.
It's pretty good. The biggest problem with them is the big ass cooldown.
Yes. Oh, he's rallying them into the army, so
Aww.
Saylok will probably suspect. But wait, he might lose the hero and then not pay attention.
Ooh, the barrage.
Ooh! Half the army at half the health. It's a pretty good start.
Yeah, barrage still pretty good, even though after the nerfs. I do hope that Rhaaah doesn't use the mole ability against the army.
Oh, that will
because it
do
won't.
nothing.
Yeah. It's gonna do less than goblins.
Yep.
Your will shall
And there's very few things in this game that do less than goblins.
Let's not. Could be maybe not. What he could do though, even with this border fortress, he could just break down all these buildings in the back. That would be sick.
Yeah, I was about to.
Because there's a dark
especially, like,
temple.
Barracks, that'd be amazing. Yeah, they're also clumped up as well. Jesus. Saylok really
Very.
making that mole rider build attractive.
He's asking for it. I know. For sure. Well, both players have their iron mines in the vulnerable areas too.
Oh no, the mole rider's on the front.
That's the problem with it, because they're so fast, you have to separate them into another control group.
Yeah. And I think that's the problem with the scouts I had when I started with SpellForce. I was trying to use them as cavalry and then actually do... Since they have like this pierce resist, I was trying to set them up to go after archers. But they're so chunky so that their attack volume is just not good.
Yeah, for
They
sure,
just
for
get,
sure.
They get in each other's way. Since the buffs though, I'd have to give it another try.
Yeah, the human ones are still kind of the weak sauce ones.
No.
So maybe this balance mod can address that a little bit. I don't think they need much, just a tiny bit. And the moles kind of have a place now. So, I mean, 50 damage is not bad. They still have that minus 40 speed as well. Okay, the moles could slap the hero. Okay, they're gonna leave.
Oh, that's only a fortified outpost here in front. He could definitely mole that.
Maybe. Maybe he will. Knocks down the hero to start. He confused. And oh my god, that barrage just nuked
That
the
was
infiltrators.
slappy one.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
the
see the
mole-
stompity stomp?
The moles are at the moment just kind of blocking his own army, so Saylok could defeat it in detail here, despite that horrible start.
That was a great kiss of Nor. Gets rid of
Yeah.
most of the moles. And they haven't gotten to use the stomp at all. So,
Nope.
so far this investment is not really making the shareholders happy.
Mole Rider Incorporated is gonna have a board meeting about this. Ooh, good. That's gonna clean those up. Nice blood shower. Ooh, that could be big blood shower value.
Yes.
1 down. Ooh, 2 down, 3 down. Oh,
Almost. This boy survived at 15 hit points. It's like a tick, right?
I think so. I've seen it go up to 10. Ooh,
15
tunnel exit.
pure damage at the moment. Okay, we're gonna see tunnels. Nice.
That's going to the other gods, though. That's actually really good. So he can attack wherever he wants to. I love that tunnel.
Yeah, it's very frontally placed. Might be good to have it in like a corner, but it gets the job done. It's okay.
Yeah.
Rhaaah grabs his unit so that he doesn't distract Saylok and help him actually move the right direction. Just gonna clump up here. Still has a handful of moles.
Getting rid of that border fortress. The refinery currently is upgrading stuff. There's the forge here. That's all stuff that's really annoying to replace the Dark Temple.
Yes, the forge did get the
Such a
most
good snipe.
important thing, like the sleeper upgrade here. So that's a good start, but yeah, Rhaaah can
will the
still
moles
get a lot of
stop?
value.
Come on, Molly. Stop!
Maybe teleport back. I think it's a fake out.
Looks like it.
But Saylok's gonna follow. He's confident enough.
Probably tunnel tent. That's a lot of moles again.
Yeah, you gotta separate that for something.
I don't think you want to. I don't know.
A really
the
good
sleeper
blast
count
shower.
is getting. The sleeper count is getting scary for Dwarf Tier 1.
Yes. Now the Earthshaper can kinda hold its own ground, but needs that shield upgrade. Is that done? Let's see. It's coming.
Very good.
Actually, Echo of the Mountain's coming, which means that they'll have more focus.
Very nice. Yeah, with the focus, it's like on full focus. I think it's like 20. I think I tested it. 20 or 30 seconds.
It's great.
It's pretty definitely long. Like, it's definitely worth it. Also, if you can stagger it so you don't lose all at once, it's just dope. Ooh, okay.
Oh, the knockdown misses the hero, but the moles are
Oh.
starting to attack, and the slowdown on the individual infiltrators is coming through. I'd say a lot of these moles are kind of getting stomped by the splash damage. They're not the ones doing the stomp this game. What is going on with Rhaaah? Is he going tier 3? He just clicked as I said it. Nice.
He just believes in the
Oh god.
in the moleness of them. I guess just the value for no food, I guess. Okay, we do see some combat balloons, so the Reaper's gonna have trouble.
Yeah,
Ooh, nice
Saylok's
sleeper
kind of
raid.
tier 3. He might be just making Striders from here. And then the balloons are no problem anymore.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of balloons! Oh, we got classic
is.
dwarfs. Except for the
Oh,
moles that...
we're gonna see the fire, but I think that got nerfed pretty hard, right?
on the live patch, yeah, I don't think this mod has changed it.
I don't think they've been changed yet, no.
But we like never get to see it.
No. Ooh, Twisted one's coming out instead of Striders.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, both of them are there. Basil is out.
Yeah, their upgrade is nowhere close to being done, but... Striders and Twisted Ones, and 20 Sleepers up front, okay. That's actually terrifying.
Well, the good news is the balloons are gonna be safe from the Sleepers for this for once.
Yep.
So if they're, I hope they're microed. Rhaaah is many things, but usually not known for his crazy unit micro. Oh, and he's clumped up. He's just walking. Okay, well, that worked.
That's not gonna be a weakening. The hero goes down and Barrage does massive damage. Here's the shield spam.
Shield
And
a bit late.
fire's activated
Fire
all the
coming
way
out.
back. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, He kind of just used it all on his own units.
Yeah, that's not very impressive.
I
It
guess
didn't
he's
do
just trying
anything.
to fire them up
Oh.
as moral support.
Dude, so many dead dwarfs. Like, this
Yeah.
looked, visually speaking, nice for Rhaaah, but under those shields and health bars, there's a lot of dead units.
He got the Reaper, but he kind of sacrificed a lot for it.
Yeah.
And
what's next?
I mean, his eco seems to be okay, except for charcoal.
Yeah, he's got
In fact,
his...
both of our players' eco seems pretty healthy. Saylok actually the worst off in terms of food.
Well, Dwarven border fortresses are coming next, and no
Yeah.
doubt we're gonna see use of Moon Silver. There's a lot in the corner bases. A
We
little
have
bit
an
in the middle.
unused inventor in the main as well. So that's
Oh.
a lot of stone for no use yet.
Well, soon the food's out. In fact, the stone's gonna be out soon, so Rhaaah is likely going to refine the Moon Silver in that base. It's the best
Yeah.
spot for it. Full pop dwarves with mostly moles.
Oh, come on. Finally stomp. There we are.
Yes!
But he managed to fail a couple.
I mean, that does a lot of damage still. Even
it's
against the
still
border
gonna do
fortress.
something.
Yeah. Not
That's
bad at
not
all.
bad.
Oh, he
Oh my
leaves
god,
it.
he didn't finish it.
Yeah, his own border fortress was getting finished, but he manages to save it, so all
Yeah.
works out in the end.
Oh, I would really love these combat balloons sicked on these twisted ones just to snipe them out.
Yes.
They have no pierce resist, so... Okay, you need 5 combat balloons to kill one in one go. Well, he's got that.
Yeah, with so few units that can attack up, you can honestly shift-click the targets, and the balloons will do the rest.
No, okay, here comes the big defense buff. Nice.
Just gonna take the BF.
Ooh, okay, this is probably gonna cost him a couple units. Especially
Ah.
if you see a Kiss of Nor coming in. But he gets it.
There was a Kiss of Nor, and that's a lot of dead dwarfs. I can't justify this for Rhaaah. Hopefully he can... All the moles
God.
and a ton of Earthshapers that are dead. Saylok
Yeah,
can just push on.
I did not see the amount that went down there. That was
Oh wait,
crazy.
he's replacing them with Berserkers though. That might work.
Yeah. Glowy axes aren't quite in yet,
Mega Barrage? No.
but they're still strong units.
Wow! The Hierophant just got deleted.
Yeah, and the dwarf army is right-clicked on the Reaper, so they're not attacking. Okay, here comes some fire.
It's a good spot for it, but it doesn't really do that much, I'm afraid. It looks impressive, but only like 2 Striders will die.
I think some infiltrators went down with the help of some friends, but I think it was worth.
Yeah. Well, they're even population again.
Yeah.
So at
Ooh,
least
we got
there's that.
Very lucky with some of those balloons of being very low health.
All of the sleepers are dead, Matt Hat.
Yeah.
It's actually very deceiving sometimes, but...
So he's gonna have to rely on Blood Shower to get the Strider bonus.
Wow! All of those corpses just got harvested for Echo.
Ooh. Yeah, that's Spire of Souls is gonna work some overtime.
Oh, we got robot sounds again. Could you rejoin the Discord, please?
Yes.
Sorry, everyone. We have no idea what's causing this. We'll figure it out eventually, but we just don't know. I've searched. There's nothing about it. Don't know what to do. This is even a fresh Windows installation since we first heard about the issue.
Alright, I hope that's better.
Yeah, it always is fixed when you're back, so...
Okay, nice. Like, do you hear it too, or is it just chat?
It's just the recording and the stream.
Right.
But I don't hear it. It's...
Okay.
Like, it cues are normal to me, you know? Super strange. Anyway, the Fire Golems have their Volcano Stance upgrade. Can't wait to see how that change does.
Yeah, and we have glowy axes for our Berserker boys, and that's what makes them really good.
More moles are being made as well. Like, I'm really enjoying the way Rhaaah is playing, for sure. That's a lot of Spires of Souls. Saylok does know that they cost population now, but considering that he's not maxed out, it's okay to keep making them. He's got all this stone that he can't use otherwise.
Oh my god, we see Rhaaah with a little bit of micro. And here comes the Inferno Golem chunk.
Whoa. Yep, that was pretty good. bear in mind you can empower these fire golems as well with the Berserker shouts.
Yeah. They did get nerfed in this patch, so they're not doing as much siege damage, but they're good enough.
Yeah,
Get
for
the
the
job done.
spires, easy clap.
Okay, I really would love to see the Twisted Ones being shot out. Because they're doing a lot from the back line, but so do the dwarves to the front line.
Yeah, I tell you what, these balloons are kind of making things happen in the back, and then the ground units are surviving too. Reaper's getting slowed, taking some significant damage. Rhaaah's
Oh, there
fleeing.
come more Mole Riders. The
Brave
cavalry's
enough.
here, love. Oh no, don't right click the border fortress. Don't do it. Kill
He
the army.
started a stomp, just the one. But yeah, he's got to fight. I don't know about flying in with the balloons either. That seems risky. And
yeah,
Saylok had this fantastic concave, by the way. Good
Yeah,
job.
that was really well defended and really badly right-clicked on the border fortress. You do not want to do that while your enemy still has ranged magic firepower wailing down on you.
Even with 4 harvesters, he gets like the entirety of the echo. Crazy stuff.
Ooh, but this could be... Yeah, okay, if Saylok's not careful here, those balloons could do a lot of work. Please micro them, like, you can't just...
Excuse
There's a
me?
random
What's
fucking
those?
drop shit.
That's 2 of them. It's
Did
even
you
better than
expect-
1. They have 1200 health, so they have been buffed.
Yeah, but I mean, they have no resistances to speak of.
Yeah. Especially negative resist against peers, like...
Balloons
brutal.
actually don't have negative pierce resist.
Yeah. Well, they are
Props
really
look
expensive for what they
cool, at
are.
least. Okay, there's a lot of berserkers coming in the tunnel. Oh, and pyromancers now as well.
Ooh.
But yeah, you can shift Q those, like, get your balloons all in a queue, or even just double click them and then shift Q, throw those in for as the twisted ones. Don't let them auto fire because they're those harvesters doing a lot of soaking right now.
Yeah, of course, frontally speaking, you can't ignore the Striders.
True,
But
but the glowy axes
if you
should
can
take
get
care
on
of
the
those.
high ground, then the twisted ones open up.
Yeah.
Looks like most of the Striders are down for now, but Saylok's gonna rely on the twisted ones. Makes sense, they have 175 range. That's actually the same as what Balloons have, just 5 less.
No. Twisted one's pretty good units. Also, the nice thing about this, they did get a nerf in their focus strain, but it's still 3 points per shot. So if they target a Hierophant, she's pretty much out in like 1 volley.
Yeah, that
So
used
no
to be
barrage.
4.
That's getting a scaring amount of twisted ones, but they're getting caught up. Oh man, if he just would have attacked, he would have gotten 3 of them. But Rhaaah's eco is very healthy.
Yes, he can
Like-
keep this up for a while. That's for sure.
If you're not, like, not to talk shit on Rhaaah, but if your micro is not the best, make sure that your eco is the best. Because it doesn't matter if you yeet your units in there, as long as you have more of their enemies than your enemy.
Yeah, problem is, Dark Elves have half their economy for free right now. It's
And
just
the pop cap
corpses.
is pretty even. Their food at least is running out. Unfortunately, Rhaaah doesn't know that.
Yeah, there could be also way more balls of steel coming up, and they only
Exactly.
cost echo.
Oh, my sound is getting weird, so a lot of those
Same.
sounds don't even coming through.
It's these big fights.
Ooh,
It breaks the
get a
sound
lot of
system.
twisted ones here. Big barrage on them. Very nice. He doesn't have the... There it is.
Hero goes down, I'm afraid. Very nice snipe by Saylok, just paying attention to the little
Just-
pickoffs he can get.
Lit arrow up. But yeah, Jesus Christ, that's probably some of the most twisted ones I've seen in like a year or so.
Yeah,
a
Saylok is
one-
really in his home territory with this. This is how he likes to play.
Yeah. 14 Strider, 14 twisted ones.
It's a good mix.
Yeah. 8 supply of harvesters, by the way. Gotta keep that in mind now. 8's a big number for harvesters now.
Yeah, you probably don't want to spam them anymore after that. It's more than enough.
But yeah, man, Rhaaah just doesn't have like good engages here. Like Saylok has like this wonderful line of firepower, while Rhaah's all clumped up between 3 buildings.
This Rebel 9 Reaper can just keep taking a beating as well. Comes back fairly easily from a volley of shots or 2. I'm getting a little bit of lag spikes here. Oh,
Still
sorry for the...
okay-ish for me, but I don't like the dwarf situation.
Yeah, sorry for the lag spike, everyone.
No.
I'm getting a new internet provider soon.
Nice.
See if it helps. Probably not, but one can hope.
Wish I could do that, but all the other ones don't offer the mobile services.
Oh, wow.
Your will shall be done.
Yeah, Rhaaah, to get back in this game, he really needs a perfect engage.
Mad
It's
hat. Check Saylok's skill tree.
Ooh, hang on. Ooh, is it what I think it is?
It is.
Yes, the madman. He's a dark pack gangbanger, and I love it. Double blood armor as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful corruption and full arcane force.
And Siphon.
Woo,
He's slowing
baby.
that hero to get the snipes in. And that completely drains her focus. Saylok's gonna have to retreat because Rhaaah is still maxed out after all this. But like this Reaper is starting to be really scary territory. You could put one more point into Siphon 2. And then you can put it on your own units like a Harvester. Preamp up your Kiss of Nor or whatever.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Including the Beacon would be buffed, so... I think preamping it is actually a good idea.
Dwarf army is just in trouble right now. Like, it's not bad quality-wise. And he does have max pop cap. He's got... Oh, he's sniping the border fortress in the north.
Ooh, that's great. And Saylok isn't gonna get a warning because he can't actually see.
Classic moves. Maybe if the worker spots it.
He is repairing it, he knows. He's just deciding to push anyway.
Oh, there's a balls of steel. No knockback on them yet. Very nice connections.
Wow, okay, those
But
Berserkers are getting a
there's not
little
a big
low.
Dark Elf front line. The twisted ones all could go down here.
Yeah, they kind of are right now. That's the problem. Saylok has 130 food, but Rhaaah is remaining on 200 population. He pulled away the fire golems as he now would like to unite the army.
Okay, now would be a really good time to use a Berserker shout to get in there.
Picks
Top of
off
them again.
several twisted ones. Saylok's on 99 pop only. Like, if this army does go together now, there's a good chance of making it through. Berserkers are pairing up with the golems on the other side, and even that would help a lot here.
Yep. I mean, he could meme it and just build a warhorn in the north for the Berserkers, for the golems.
Dude, thousands of Echo are being gathered this game already. This is
Jeez Louise.
absolutely crazy.
That was a very low Hierophant, and she's gonna get sniped, I think. Oh, with a Siphon?
No way,
No.
the Reaper goes down first, but so does she. Which is going to make it impossible, actually, to teleport back to defend the border fortress. Rhaaah is going to siege this down. He's staying at 200 pop. Border fortress is toast, and now he can go back and try to fight the main fight with the bigger army.
And Rhaaah has the tunnel available, so he can go wherever he pleases. Very nice.
It's going to be 6 fire golems. Do you think he's just going to push on with it? Nah, he's coming.
It doesn't look like it. He's got one fire golem punching a building with vigor. Oh, looks like they're both waiting for the units to come back. And ooh, Emissary of Nor.
Okay, that could really change things up. But they can
been a while
target
since we've seen that
air. Combat balloons can.
True.
So they could snipe each other out there. Or rather, sorry, the balloons could snipe out the emissaries. They have minus 25% pierce damage, pierce resist as well. That's a
Keep
lot.
forgetting how fast their attack speed is. Like for a mage, 0.4 attack speed is pretty strong, especially with 150 damage.
Yeah.
That's better DPS than the twisted ones in theory.
It's a lot
Of course,
better. They have Also 50 more damage to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, the twisted ones still do like weakening effect, so
Yeah.
once they bleed. So the combo is gonna be pretty slick.
Emissary's
God,
hitting
how long
beacon
does it take
targets
for
as
these
well.
Heroes to come back. There we are. Hierophant
Super
is out.
long is the answer.
Yeah, level 10 is quite a long time.
1
Oh,
minute 8 seconds for that hero.
Yo,
Saylok.
what the hell? Did he miss target the golems? He didn't do any damage to the fortress.
I am looking. Now it's correct, but the first volley didn't do damage.
Yeah. The harvesters are soaking balloon shots again.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job, but that border fortress will drop.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's all the soul production.
And Rhaaah is doing the right thing by moving back. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
the spiders have died. Saylok will have echo from this, but they have to go a long way back.
Yeah. Saylok is starting to run out of iron, it seems. He can't keep up that production.
It's 200 still in the middle. The side base has completely depleted. And the 12 o'clock one has depleted as well.
Yeah. Pretty good. Do we see? No. I was still hoping for like a Titan.
There is a chance,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
not
what is
much
this
of
move
one.
here? Rhaaah's just walking past.
Oh
the
my god,
army.
Rhaaah, no. He's gonna be so mad about it.
Oh.
He's not gonna be happy about this, but he's got so many
Yeah, he's on
pyromancers
top
in the
of
back.
it though.
Oh my god, this might be actually fine.
And the fun thing about golems is they have a lot of hit points and they're not weak to magic.
Nope.
So it takes 10 infiltrator shots to bring one down.
The weakening did hurt them a lot, but Rhaaah just traded away his golems for the entirety of Saylok's army. And if he
there's
can
so
push in, the Reaper stuck. And he didn't have his blood armor, which means that he just dies.
Yeah, that's a disaster. And yeah, like the Reaper jiggered there, like it got stuck somehow. So that's really unfortunate. Retribution, says Rhaaah.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate little pathfinding moment. Sometimes these things happen. Not much we can do about it.
Yeah. Okay, there's so many pyromancers on 3 health. Holy crap.
They're gonna be enjoying the healing that they'll get in a moment. But while in defense, I mean, this 5% extra magic resist is coming in quite useful in this matchup, actually.
True. That is a very good point. I'm afraid, I'm sad we haven't seen any Berserker shots so far, I think. But yeah, that's a big cleanup.
I've seen a handful, but like nothing major, especially not on these sieging golems. That's the big one, really, right?
Yeah. But combat balloons would also be nice to be buffed.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, it's
anything
hard to
with-
get them on target.
Yeah, anything with really high damage already benefits a ton. Using it on the hero and the barrage is actually sick.
Yeah.
Let me see, how much is the number again?
I think it's 25.
15.
Oh, only 15? I say only.
Yeah, the movement is 30 though. So that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
the sad... I don't know if it's a sad thing, but you cannot stack it with the Warhorn. Which kind of makes the Warhorn then a little bit pointless.
Yes. You can put the Warhorn buff on the Berserker, and then
Yeah.
the Empower gets a little better, but it's so small.
Yeah. And like you only can get one of the effects, whereas the Berserker gets both the speed and the damage.
Exactly.
The one can only do one. So that's another thing the balance patch could look into, making the Warhorn in some shape or form better. It would be kind of interesting to have like a defensive Warhorn, like a resistance buff.
Right.
So you could use it defensively, like give him just 10 or 15 across the board, really drive it home. That just on a long cooldown, just so it saves you bacon for one fight, but then you can disengage. Stuff like that would be nice. Oh, that's a lot of production and farms. I do like how Saylok puts his bases, like he turns his buildings, etc. It's very cinematic.
That's one thing that SpellForce is actually kind of good at. Lets you place your buildings any way you want.
Yeah. The thing it's not so good is it's giving me not enough room to build.
Yes.
And it loves choke points for some reason.
Some of these newer maps are better.
Yeah.
Like Great Keep Gardens is kind of okay. It's choke pointy, but also gives you space.
Big Corona Cloud, big Blood Shower.
That hit the entire army just now. Very nice.
Oh,
Saylok
here
still
it comes.
managed to make a big army, but it's mostly spiders. They're melting, dude.
Big Blood Shower. We've got a Siphon on the Hierophant. And he got it fully through.
Oh wow, the Empower is in. 24%. The Blood Shower on top. Hero gets killed.
Not too bad. What's the damage on the Blood Shower? Only 29. We've seen bigger today. But I think that was with Noria's command. With Noria's command, it went all the way up to 33.
Saylok has 20,000 gold in the bank.
Ooh, the Soul Train. That's a big one.
Oh. Whee.
Fly, my pretties. Fly.
That's a
Ooh,
lot of
the golem
Spires of
count is getting
Souls.
very low. That infinite economy. Oh, look at the bank on Saylok.
I think my game
370 food.
is dying. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Almost
Are we
thought
live?
it will
Are we
crash.
gaming?
Yes,
Ooh.
we're good. We're good. But it
How
froze
much
up for a
iron?
moment.
Oh god. I think Rhaaah's about to run out of iron.
Yes, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Like he's gonna have to
Yeah.
transition into Pyromancer. She kind of knows already.
In fact, he is out of iron. There's a little bit left. Moonsilver also getting tight. It's about 100 left.
So it's a now or never kind of moment. If Saylok can be pushed down to just 3 bases, then Rhaaah's gonna be more than fine. But
Okay,
Getting
he
that
does
done.
have 100 more iron in the middle, but
yeah, it's still not a lot. It's enough for a handful of Berserkers.
yeah. Oh, he does have the Moonsilver in the southwest. I forgot about that, so he's fine in that
Oh,
regard.
the new base that he just got. Yeah. Moonsilver.
Yeah, and that's quite a lot of pyromancers.
Yep. Okay, tech units for another half hour at least.
Honestly, at this point, I would love to see the rest getting invested into the Titan.
Oh man. Kiss of Nor coming through on the weakening. Actually completely misses.
Oh, I think we're desynced. I'm at 2559, 2556.
Then I will fast forward a few seconds to 265.
All right,
I'm there.
good. Keep going.
I assume during the freeze it
Yeah, probably.
messed up a bit, but hopefully I am at 2579.
Fine. Perfect.
Cool.
All right, we're walking in the north. We still have a decent amount of golems. But the Twisted One count is rising, as well as the Emissary.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
haven't
spooky.
seen the skeletons used since the rework, which... I mean, they did get kind of shafted. I think it's just one skeleton per summon or something now. It's just...
Yes, but it's also faster summons.
Okay, is it faster? Okay, that
Yep.
might be okay.
Yeah, the first iteration was the shafting. The second one, it's like somewhere in between. So it shouldn't be too bad. Okay.
Oh, Border Fortress might go
Rhaah's
down.
gonna just do what he can.
Oh, he's still right the Border
9%.
Fortress while being attacked, but there's not enough Dark Elf stuff.
Yeah, he's just done it at any cost, but he didn't actually lose that much.
I mean, the spiders are tanking a bit, but they're going down in droves, quite literally.
Saylok stuck at 140 population, just can't get more stuff done. The hero, Hierophant, is getting sniped by the Twisted Ones and the Emissaries, but Saylok's losing his entire army in exchange.
You know what? It's nice to see Pyromancer's actually doing something.
Yeah, they weren't even
Oh.
buffed or anything.
We see a little bit of tilt damage coming in.
Yeah, I don't think anyone says Dwarf is weak. It's been performing super well.
No.
Actually, they got nerfed in the balance patch.
I mean, the thing with Pyromancers is they do have zero magic resist. Like, most of the stuff has zero magic resist. In fact, all of it. So that late tier Dark Elf army is gonna not be as potent as against some other races.
Yeah, some nice pickoffs by Saylok though.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts when you only have limited moon silver. Well, I say limited, it's still a lot that's on the map.
Yeah. But the iron is like he has 100 left. That's
What about those emissaries, dude? They're kind of starting to get out of control. Like that's 10 emissaries and 10 twisted ones.
Yeah, and that's layered damage since the guys float on top.
Population upgrades are getting researched by Saylok. He's definitely going for it, much as he can.
Well, speaking of magic resist versus magic resist, pyromancers versus twisted ones. That's not the good one.
Nope.
Twisted ones with 25 magic resist.
And they have more hit points, and they have more damage, and they have more range. It's like this unit just wins.
Yeah, twisted ones are weird. Like, why do they have more hit points than an armored dwarf? These are the most beefy mages we have in the game from the looks department, and they have the weakest resistances and health. Maybe it's the cattle helmet. It's literally a pot on their head. Well, they definitely do well against spiders.
I guess moon silver is relatively accessible just because stone is accessible. And that's about it.
True. Ooh, there was also a good suggestion in chat there. If the balloon's fire could actually buff the golems. Like an overdrive mode. Just heating up that core of the crotch.
I'd be very worried about stacking that with the other things.
I mean, golems are strong enough as it is. It's a cool interaction, like having them somehow do something to the golem. You know, maybe resistances. Like if you keep a balloon fire on top of them, that they gain like 10 resistance or something, because they're, I don't know, skin hardens or whatever. Not necessary. Also, holy pyromancers.
Yeah, that's the thing, like nothing actually deals oiled for the dwarves. So
Yeah.
they rely
God,
on an
okay.
orc ally or something.
Well, she didn't have a great time, that Hierophant.
No, but she's also not giving away XP anymore. So this Reaper doesn't benefit.
The northeastern border fortress has 13 available dwarves.
Oh my god. Where did those come from?
He has 50 spare workers. Jesus. That's the most I've ever seen. Oh, those golems need to get out of there. Those golems need to get out of there. That's so much resources. And he does not have iron to replace them. 60 workers for Rhaaah. And counting. And he's I don't think he has the stone to actually get all the buildings that to replace that. Oh please, Rhaaah, fix your eco. I mean,
Even
I'm
if
not
he
sure
just
into
gets
what.
farms, there's
Farms
not much stone
woodcutters.
left, man. Like
can he
can't
do anything with wood and food?
not buildings. He needs stone for everything, right? So because everything
True.
has been eaten up, that's what you see is what you get. Like you'll have to recycle the buildings that he already has.
No. But maybe Saylok dies of tilt damage before that. He's got 300 food and the soul economy should be okay. Especially if he keeps pumping spiders.
Yeah,
just for that
400
very
food is
purpose.
pretty good.
I mean, I don't have any battle sounds anymore.
Same. They're just gone.
Silent. Oh, okay, he can spare mole riders to take out bases. That's true.
Yes. So Rhaaah's getting what little stone he can. He still has 120 available.
Yeah, also, I don't think Saylok got the memo about harvesters costing supply now.
Wait, how many does he have?
Like, there's 2, 4, 6 spires in the base alone. The
I
main
see
base.
7 of them. Yeah, that's okay. But you kind of wanna, if you do that, you might as well get 8 because you're not gonna get any other unit. There's the moles.
Oh god, he's still on 63 workers. 63. Crikey.
Okay, there's a stompy stomp. Frontier post not doing so hot. That's gonna get deleted. Along with the battle sounds.
Yeah. They will suffer in silence. Ooh, that's a lot of balls.
Wow.
All tanked by the golem boys.
Yeah, the
Hashtag
golems
golem
can't
gang.
really take this. But so long as Rhaaah just keeps capturing these territories, it's all Gucci. There's 300 stone here. Good place to be.
Ooh. I mean, you also pulled back the golems, and most of them survived.
Yeah.
I say, oh no, yeah. Moles and golem corpses actually kind of look similar from a distance.
Wow,
just glance at
Saylok's
it.
really trying with that infinite economy.
Yeah, but unfortunately he doesn't have the sector count anymore for the farm production.
There's work to be done.
Yeah, it's actually all he has. He's just making farms. He's got some Halls of Pain. He's got a handful of Dark Temples. Not many, just the 2.
Oh my god, look at the
Getting
worker
tough.
count for Rhaaah.
82! Can we get to 100?
Oh god, oh the golems.
Yikes, they are melting.
Oh, Saylok sending in there. Ooh, he's getting basils out.
It's gonna help actually a lot against the golems. Because these guys deal big damage.
Yeah.
Wait, the golems are just running in for the fist fight.
Oh. Ooh. I can't really tell who's winning this.
Hierophant getting targeted despite
But
all
it
her
looks like the Dark
health
Elves.
points. Yeah, this looks okay for the Dark Elves.
And lots of souls coming in.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Dude, if Saylok wins this, that's like the craziest thing that has ever happened. Battle sounds are completely gone.
I would really like to see a Spirit of the Mountain, but he doesn't have the iron for it anymore.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Darn.
Very
That's
sad.
the darndest thing. Yeah, he's completely out of iron.
He's trying to make something with iron costs, but at some point we reach the stage where you just have to get rid of all the things that make the iron units.
Yeah.
Harvest is
Alright.
being pretty annoying, so
Ooh.
Rhaaah will have to focus down the mages, which he's doing right now actually. The balloons cannot be targeted by anything in Saylok's army aside from the 2 remaining twisted ones. Is this the moment? Holy crap!
I mean, the emissaries... Actually, this is the point in the game where the emissary skeleton summon would actually become in handy.
Yes. Yeah. Saylok is gonna have more echo than he knows what to do with at this point, so...
Yeah, the okay, to be fair, the pyromancers would clean up those skeletons just as fast as those spiders.
Yeah.
But it is meat shields. That buys some time. So maybe not
Oh my
all of them
God.
on Skelly summon.
Alright, right,
But
it's
the
time
pop
to
cap evened out.
try something different, I think.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be any more iron units, that's for sure.
I think he's still trying to make golems and balloons.
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah,
they're happening.
he's queued up like a shit ton of golems.
Yeah, might
That's
as well
when iron's
recycle
out.
those buildings at this point. You could get dropships if you really wanted to.
I mean, he could... Oh my god, he could get like 100 pop cap of dropships with molds and just drop them on the capital. Or it would be easier to just run them in from the top side.
Yeah, I think so. That's actually probably the next move that he should do. Just take out all the Spires of Souls.
Yeah.
And just keep doing it until Saylok has no stone.
Oh my god, we've reached a blessed number. 100 free workers for Rhaaah.
Oh, he's fixing it. Damn.
Oh.
Could you not? Can we go back? Tunnels. He's looking for ways to strike out.
Yeah, okay, he's getting stone holes in the front.
Okay, there's 20,000 gold actually in the bank for Rhaaah. I'd kind of like him to go home, buy amulets, buy rings, buy helmets, buy skill potions, anything really that would help him get a bit tankier. But I guess he is going for the big attack on the side. Saylok sieging down the border fortress.
Yeah, it looks like he's clumping up to the teleport though. If he could have a building on the backside, maybe teleport to the stonecutter.
Oh, he made it. There's only 3 balloons? What?
Yeah, I think he lost most of them and he can't replace them.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, we had a good time with them while it lasted.
Kinda wish there was like a kill counter on the units.
Yeah.
You could see how long what they did. Okay, moles get a little bit of the border fortress damage. Loons really need to get targeted on those emissaries. They have minus 25 strike. Pierce, sorry.
Yes, the border fortress might go down, but the balloons are kind of in an awkward spot. And they can be sniped down by the few twisted ones that there are. Hell, the border fortress is sniping them.
Pyromancer's cleaned up most of the Dark of Chaff now.
Wow. Rhaaah still has quite a bit of moon silver left, by the way, so he can keep going here. Gets the hero.
Stun.
That's huge.
The Hierophant's gonna go down as well, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
cool.
he finally cracked it.
This could be the moment for Rhaaah. Takes down 2 basilisks at the same time. The dinosaur warfare is over.
And that border fortress should be seeing the end of its lifetime here. There comes the harvester train. We're back to 103 workers. Whee!
I mean, that's going to be a hell of a soul harvest to finish the game with. But I don't think Saylok has given up just yet.
Yeah,
Can go up to 140 population.
Got 100 food. He's gonna have some souls coming in.
All this infrastructure loss is a big deal, though.
God, I've never seen this map so empty of trees.
Rhaaah agrees because he's on the other side of this argument. He thinks that he should have put this game away way faster. Shouldn't take an hour or something like that.
I mean, it's kind of calling the teapot calling the kettle black or whatever it's called. Because the infinite economy and Dark Elf resources should carry him as well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Saylok has almost done it. Like, this wasn't that far out of reach. One more army vibe, and then there's only 60 moon silver left. Like, imagine that.
Yeah, probably earlier balls or something and knockback on them.
Yes.
Did he even get the knockback? I think in the end he got it, right?
Well, let's check.
Can't see it actually.
Oh, we can't.
The thing died.
But I think I've seen it, so should be okay. Anyways, it's gonna be just pyromancers from here. If Saylok somehow manages to remax and this Reaper can take down the pyromancers together with the units, then Rhaaah might actually be in a tough spot.
No. I mean, we still have a mole train coming in. The last border fortress will go down.
Yeah, it's all about whether Saylok can defend it.
I don't like that army split here.
Okay, the pyromancers are doing so
There we
much
go.
work. While there are losses for Rhaaah, Saylok is losing his units as well.
Yeah. And I mean, food-wise, Rhaaah still has 300 to go, so he can just spam sentries or whatever he wants in the end of the day.
Yeah, he
Sentries
has
and moles.
so much more map control than what he should have. If Saylok can retreat behind the citadel, he can use that for some extra firepower. Every little bit is gonna count when it comes to the hold. The weakening is on. Needs to be
gonna
behind
be
the
the last
citadel.
couple pyromancers, though.
There's not that many left. If he can just move back, I think he might have
but
mentally given up. Oh, the Kiss of Nor is so good. Dude,
The
Rhaah's
problem's
gonna
be
retreat. He
doesn't have
survived.
anything left to actually go after the citadel.
There's a lot of
gotta be a
echo
lot
coming
of-
through.
Wait, he can still afford Earth Shapers? Do they
What?
only cost wood and food? Say what?
Yes.
Holy crap! Why didn't he do that earlier?
That would have been nice. Okay,
That-
I
the
guess this
shield
changes
buff.
the game completely.
Yeah, the shield buff would have been amazing. Like I was convinced they take iron for some reason.
I completely forgot about it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, like having just some of them with the shield buff constantly up would have changed so many of these battles
You know-
and saved him so many pyromancers.
Rhaaah probably forgot about it, so it's
Yeah.
it's what it is. But here we go. That should absolutely put the game away.
Yeah, there goes the Reaper. There we go.
That's a lot
There
more
goes-
damage than Mole Riders can do. BG, BP.
Yeah, tilt damage has been achieved. GG to both of them regardless. And our little waddling pyromancers close out a game in a very interesting fashion.
What a series. And Saylok, man, he almost made it. Like, that's actually really scary.
Yeah. That was an exact hour game. So it takes an hour to clean out a map.
We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.